visible light is the part of the electromagnetic spectrum that is visible to us. It's what we can see. Now birds, like Brutus, can actually see ultraviolet waves. I've actually studied and determined that birds can visualize more of the electromagnetic spectrum than we can. So we are limited. We're species that can do more than we can do. In these visible light waves, there's ranges of wavelengths. Okay, so even in the visible light, so the part that is the longer wavelengths is toward the red color. And the waves that are in the shorter wavelength are on the violet end. Okay, so the entire range is really called white light. But white light is made up of different colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And whatever wavelength is reflected, that's the color we see. Reflected is when the light hits a surface and comes back. And mirrors work this way. So when you look at your reflection in the mirror, the light waves are hitting that surface and coming back to you so you can see. This is the order of colors going from the longer wavelengths to the shorter wavelengths. Okay, so ROYGBIV stands for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So I want you to come up with a phrase to help you remember this. Okay, so this is just the order of visible light waves going from the longest wavelength to the shortest. Color is just reflection of waves. That's what we see when we see something. When we see colors, we're just seeing reflections of wavelengths. And rainbow. So when you see a rainbow, you're seeing reflection of that visible light in water droplets. So the water droplets in the air kind of act like a prism. They separate the colors of the white light, and then there's refraction in the water droplet itself, and you see a rainbow. But a rainbow is actually a circle. You don't see the whole thing, because if you're looking at the horizon, you only see half of it. But if you were to see a rainbow from a plane, it's a circle. So the Earth and the Sun are 150 million kilometers apart. And the light travels at 300,000 kilometers per second. It takes about 8.5 minutes for the light from the sun to reach the Earth. And when we see colors, we're just seeing reflections of different wavelengths of light. Because the visible light we see is really white light. It's white. But that white light is made of these different colors. And whatever wavelength is reflected off the surface of what you're looking at, that's the color you see.